Hey, what's up guys? It's Justin from Out of the Basement here, and today I have another episode of my Black Series collection update. If you haven't seen my entire action figure collection, that's how you would see the beginning stage of my Black Series collection, and then I have one episode of the Black Series update and you'll see what has been added, and then this will be the second episode of that. So if you want to see the whole collection, you'd have to watch the entire action figure collection video and then the first episode of the update, because this will be the second update, and I'm just going to be showing what I got in between those two videos. So yeah, those videos will be at the end screen, you know, those little boxes that show up at the end. So stick to the end of the video if you want the links for those. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Number one, we have the Royal Guard, and this figure is awesome. I'm going to show you these figures in the order that I bought them from the last video to this video, and found this guy at GameStop actually, which kind of sucks because you have to spend the extra $3, but it's well worth it. There were two of them, so I bought both, one for Nate, you know, I'm not a scalper, and this figure is just awesome. You could have him the robe over him in the classic Revenge of the Sith or Return of the Jedi pose, or if you lift out, there's a little slit in the cloth that you can pull it over, and it could expose all of the crimson red armor that is underneath, which is awesome. The holster works, comes with a small blaster pistol and the melee weapon here. Sorry, don't know what that's called, but I just love all the detail with the armor that's underneath. That's why I just have to pose him like that. Awesome. My area skipped this wave. The Walmart, Target, Meijer, Walgreens, they all just skipped this wave except GameStop, and probably because of that correlation that they have with ThinkGeek. I don't know who owns who. I think GameStop owns ThinkGeek, so they tend to get a lot of the Black Series. Alright, the next three figures I have are from an Amazon purchase, and I actually have an unboxing video of that probably around 2 months ago, of three figures that I got, one of which is Qui-Gon Jinn. Awesome figure. This is the first time we discovered this. I don't know if this is the first figure that had this arm articulation, but it's the articulation that it's a single jointed, yeah, it's a single jointed elbow, but it's on that rocker thing, so it's still kind of double jointed elbow, so you can have that nice wave because it comes with a regular hand and then the Force, Republic credits will do fine. But awesome articulation. This is honestly, for the Black Series, revolutionary arm articulation. It's honestly great. The Thrawn has it as well. The likeness to Liam Neeson is also really great. He's such a beautiful man. Next up, on the same Amazon order, I have the Tusken Raider / Sand Person, even though it says Sand People, but that's plural. The cloth is always going to be annoying, but this one was done pretty well. The cloth is not near as annoying, say, as you can't really see him, but the Farm Boy Luke or the Leia, I think the cloth is done just right, and the likeness and the amount of detail that's on this is just amazing. And this came with a lot of accessories. I think they're in the accessory bag that I have, but a lot of accessories, so I mean, well worth your money. And my next one is, of course, Lando Calrissian. This is also on the Amazon purchase. The cloak thing comes off. It's just plastic. I like the gold detail that's on the inside. But other than that, you know, just regular old Lando. I believe he comes with a blaster too, but it's in the accessory bag. I think it's just the E11 that he uses during the final act of Empire Strikes Back. But finally, we get a Lando. Can we just get a Mace Windu now, please? I mean, we need that. I can't believe Lando is just coming out, in the Black Series. Alright, next up, we have a complete banger. I love this figure, and that is the Toys R Us exclusive Commander Gree, Clone Commander Gree. He can be seen in Revenge of the Sith during that Yoda Kashyyyk battle sequence, and he's also in the Clone Wars, rather brief. I wish he would have been in the Clone Wars a little more. But I'm so happy they're starting to show love to more of the clones, especially specific characters out of the clones, not just generic clone troopers. But this guy's paint detail, he was an extra $5. His weapons. He comes with the longer heavy blaster that the clones use and the regular style, and a pair of binoculars that I don't have to show you, but I mean these are not figure reviews, so that's why I'm not showing the accessories. But just, I love the green visor. This is pretty much just character design for me. I mean, he's not really a significant character in the Star Wars universe, but like just that design and all the detail that they put in the paint. They could have put more detail like on the legs, like these boots, but the camo and like the chest scrapes and the green visor. And one little thing, this antenna comes out. I don't know why. It just seems like it'd be really easy to lose. But for the extra $5, I think it's worth it. I can't wait to get Captain Rex. Up next, we have my only Force Friday purchase. The only figure that I purchased on Force Friday, which is Old Man Luke. And this robe is just terrible. I don't know. There's like strings he could tie it on, but that's like dumb. So I don't know. I just like have it plopped on him like that when he's on the shelf or something. Like, I'm just going to throw that over there. But the likeness is awesome. I'm surprised it took them this long to get an Old Man Luke from The Force Awakens. I just got my ticket for The Last Jedi 3D IMAX the other day. So I'll be seeing that Thursday night, opening night, and shooting a review the same night. But I love this like hand, because like this articulation on the hand, the robot hand, is so good. But I mean, I just love the likeness. Like it looks really good. I think they've been nailing the likeness on a lot of figures ever since like that Farm Boy Luke and the first Leia. I think they've like learned their lesson through like the mass outrage, and they're starting to get their likeness like on point. So awesome figure, glad to have it. Next up is a figure that I technically already had, which is a Stormtrooper. However, this is the newer wave red and black box Stormtrooper. I have the Stormtrooper from the Orange Line wave back in 2013. Got that on Amazon a while back, but I mean, you see a regular Stormtrooper in modern times, like on a shelf at a store. Like, how could you pass that up? It's a Stormtrooper. Alright, these next two figures are like super hype mode for me. I missed out on these two on Force Friday, and I thought I was just never gonna get them because I didn't snag them online, even though you can snag at least one of them online on Amazon for really cheap, $17.99, and that is Hera. We went to like 2 or 3 different cities the night of Force Friday. We actually have a vlog of that. I'll put that in the description, of us going to Toys R Us, 2 different Walmarts, 2 different Myers, and we found one Hera, but all I got was that Luke that I just showed you. But love Rebels. I love the Clone Wars way more, but I mean, Rebels is still good. And I really like how they're handling the Rebels characters with the Black Series, you know, because obviously they're CGI characters, but they're just giving them a really realistic feel to them. And she's a great character too. She has a great story, and she does come with a gun that has this awesome like foot heel holster. So that's awesome. I always love when figures come with A, a lot of accessories, and B, weapon storage. So great to have her. And this next one, you probably already guessed it, and that is Thrawn. I love Grand Admiral Thrawn, even though I haven't read the original Thrawn trilogy books, the Heir to the Empire books. I was born in 95, so I was a little bit young when those books came out. I could and probably should go back and read them, but I do want to get the new Thrawn book that is by the same author, and I've seen him in Rebels, and I've seen him in other, like, you know, YouTube informational videos. So I mean, I know what he's about, and I mean, what a great character. And finally, guys, let me tell you a little story. I got sick of a lot of my Marvel Legends. I sold a lot of them, probably a big chunk of them on eBay, and I got like $60-something. I just sold a lot of them loose, like just things I didn't want anymore. And I got around $66 for around 5 figures, which is not bad at all. And I was saving up for something because a 4-pack on Amazon for the Black Series went on sale for between $40 to $60. The price has fluctuated throughout the past month or so. And I got this 4-pack for around $48. And that is the Imperial Forces 4-pack. The Sand Trooper is my favorite Black Series figure. I have the black pauldron Stormtrooper right here. Now I got the white pauldron, and the thing I love about these is because these aren't just repaints. Well, I mean, I guess you could consider them repaints, but the paint that is like on the sand is different on the armor. Like the scuffs and the sand markings are different on every one of these sand troopers. So in a sense, they're all different, and I really, really, really want the orange pauldron one so I could have all three. If I were to army build anything, it would totally be sand troopers. I do want that Luke speeder vehicle so I could like recreate the move along scene. So, God, these are just so good. It comes with the backpack, the pauldron, the E11 blaster, and then 2 of the like heavy blasters. So it comes with like 5 accessories. Well worth the money. Well worth the money. I mean, just for this, it's worth it. Well, I mean, maybe not one figure, but there's also other great figures in this 4-pack. And of those other great figures, there is the Crimson Stormtrooper, and it's a Stormtrooper that's red. That's essentially what it is, which it's very simple, but it's so cool. The description, I forgot what it said fully, but it says, like, they're for use in, like, volcanic environments, and just the thought of that is awesome. It comes with the carbine rifle and the E11 blaster. And one thing I really like is that when you zoom in on, like, the head, you can see that the mouth is more, like, silvery. Like, I wonder, like... Yeah, like, the mouth is, like, black on a regular Stormtrooper, but, like, on here, the mouth is, like, silver. And I just think that's so awesome. And, of course, the other one that comes in that 4-pack is Lieutenant. Don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm going to go ahead and put a text thing right about there, because I don't know how to pronounce his name, or I actually don't even remember his name, but it's just a TIE pilot. I don't think there's any special marking. Let me check. Yes, there is a special marking. It's up there on his helmet. That is the special marking that lets you know that it's Lieutenant insert name right here. And I love the TIE pilot design. Just everything original trilogy Empire or Imperial Troopers is just amazing to me. And I love how these little tubes come out. And you could put him back in. And just like how shiny he is. Like, he looks like it's actual like leather, and the boots are shiny. Like, it looks like that should be leather, but it's just great paint apps, even though it's mostly all black. But I love the detail up there by like the chest thing. And he does come with weapon storage and a E11 blaster, so great figure as well. And lastly, we kind of have the least desirable figure out of that 4-pack, but it's only, like I said, it's only $48 on Amazon, and it's well worth it just for those 3 figures alone, which is $20, $40, $60. Add this, it'd be $80, so you're getting it for $48. And, I mean, it's the Droid. Again, insert the name here. This is just a repaint of the R2-D2, but it's still totally cool to have like a black and orange like Imperial R2 unit. So, and it's the same exact thing. Like, you twist it and the thing comes down, and then you could like have it like that, you know. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's cool, but I mean, the 4-pack is totally just worth it for the 3 other figures. So that's it, guys. That was my Black Series update number 2. Like I said, go ahead and watch the entire collection and the first episode or the first update. And just to recap, these are all the new figures I got. We got the Royal Guard, Qui-Gon Jinn, Tusken Raider, Lando, Old Man Luke, Commander Gree, Hera, Red and Black Box Stormtrooper, Thrawn, and the Imperial Forces 4-pack. All of these figures I am so happy to have, and they'll make great additions to my collection. I gotta figure out how to like get them all on my shelf here, because I only have 3 shelves for the Black Series, and then I got NECA / Marvel Legends right below. I don't think you can see them on the camera. But anyway, guys, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing for future updates. We talk about movies, comics, action figures, collectibles. We do vlogs. You know, movie reviews, Blu-ray updates, all that good stuff. So, yeah, please consider subscribing. We're almost to 500, and I hope you have a nice day.